Hi, my name is Marty Englander, and in today's video I'm going to be reviewing a software called Nextsale.io. Stay tuned. When I woke up this morning, I did the usual thing and checked my emails, and I had an invitation from someone from Nextsale asking me to review their software. So like most of my software reviews, I don't tend to log in beforehand, and sometimes I've never even heard of the software I'm reviewing because, let's face it, as a business owner, you often only want to do one thing with a specific software, and you're not really interested in every little thing with that software. You just want to know how fast you can get up and running with the software that you've chosen. So that's really the angle I take with my review videos, a little bit more of a realistic approach, because we just don't have the time to do every little thing with softwares these days. So let's get straight into it. So Nextsale.io is a push notification, page notification software. So in other words, how does it work? Well, very simply, if I move my camera here, what's going to happen is there's going to be a little notification that shows up on the bottom left of the screen. So let's go ahead and refresh and see what happens. There it is. So two people right now are viewing this website, and it's actually quite a powerful way of promoting or getting a certain message in front of people. It can also be extremely manipulative, and there's a lot of softwares out there that allow website owners to actually manipulate the information and present things that aren't actually true. But these sort of notifications is actually a really good way of, showing that you are an established firm, or showing testimonials, or getting discounts in front of people, or even for lead generation. Really powerful stuff, and a fantastic way to get your message in front of people. So let's just review everything they're saying right now before we jump straight in. If you do want to jump straight into the review bit, I'm going to leave some times that I do everything in the description below. Now, one last thing before I get started, which is the way I'm able to fund these videos is by offering something called an affiliate link. So when you click my link to go ahead and purchase this software, I earn a little commission, and it's just the way I make a living, and it helps me keep doing these videos. So if I have helped you make a decision, or you've enjoyed this video, please go ahead and use my link in the description, and it will allow me to keep on doing these sort of videos. So let's go ahead and start reviewing the overall page. So Nextsale.io, improve customer experience with on-page notifications. We've already seen it. They're already using it for their website, so that's always a good indicator when a business is actually using it. They're also now pushing SMS marketing automation, which is actually pretty cool. SMS marketing is a really effective way to start pushing things, getting your message in front of people. So let's go ahead, scroll down. So instantly convert more customers, great. Increase conversion rate, optimize user flows, reduce acquisition cost. Yep, these sort of notifications do. You don't need to pay to get these messages in front of people. It just, boom, the minute they come to your site. Let's scroll down. So what is Nextsale? 15% average increase in conversion rates. So we've got social proof pop-up. We've got promo pop-up, which is, as you can see, it's changing here. Top bar, as we can see, the SMS marketing and promotions and discounts, just everything that I've just recently said. So add Nextsale in 3 steps. Okay, so this is a brave thing to say on the front of their site. Let's see if it actually is in 3 steps. So number 1 is sign up, create your Nextsale account. 2 is add a tracking pixel to the website. And 3, select a trigger and launch campaign. Okay, it makes absolute sense. They have over 4,000 partners, and they're saying see them on Trustpilot, which is actually really good. I hate seeing websites where they've listed all these fantastic testimonials, but they can't back it up by showing it on a platform that they don't own. So the fact that they're saying see the reviews on Trustpilot, great. It means that they're a little bit more legitimate and. Let's scroll down. Nextsale became a solution for business owners who are looking to increase website conversions and improve customer engagement. Well, let's face it, this is really the only reason we'd want this sort of software, so great. And, you know, what do they integrate with? Shopify, BigCommerce, WooCommerce, WordPress, and custom websites. So basically everything that we use. So that's a good sign. Are you ready to join businesses that use Nextsale to build an incredible brand? Okay, so they want our email. Not sure if Nextsale is right for you. And they're offering a book product demo. And that's basically everything on the front page. Let's go ahead and look at how it works. So number one, we sign up. Two, we connect our platform and add our tracking pixel. So it all looks fairly simple. And it also, just look at this image, if you've ever used Shopify before, it's got a slight feel of Shopify actually. If we scroll down, 3, we launch. Okay, so they're being true to their word, which is 3 steps. So I'm looking forward to seeing if that's actually the case. And let's go ahead and look at pricing. So up to 1,000 monthly impressions, you can get it for free. And then $29 per month for up to 3,000 visitors. And then $99 for 30k visitors and $249 per month for 150k visitors. Now, ideally, I actually know that most small and medium-sized businesses don't often get past the 3k mark. But, you know, if you do, then 30k will probably be ideal for you, but this package as well. Now, just a reminder that I said before, if you use my link in the description, I earn a little commission, but also you will get 50% off for the first 3 months. So there's a nice little discount for you, even if you want to try out one of the higher packages. Now, in terms of actual features and what you get in each package, just scanning over it, it doesn't actually look like you get that much. I think it's more just they price you on the the amount of visitors per month. Okay, so that's okay. I mean, I don't actually think this is too badly priced, especially knowing what sort of, as long as you're getting traffic to your site, knowing what sort of results you tend to get from page notifications is actually pretty decent. So yeah, and if it is really, really simple to integrate, then yeah, because I will tend to pay a little bit more for tools that make my life simple. I'm very much about good tools and just doing what they say they can do rather than trying to shove in a load of random stuff, and then the stuff that they're saying they can do doesn't often work quite like it. So yeah, so as long as the software does 3 steps install, then I'm happy and it does what we need. Now, frequently asked questions, great, they've got this. So how do I choose the right plan? Okay, cool. Can I use this fake notification? Now, what I was saying before was, again, these sort of softwares can often allow website users to manipulate the information, which can be quite misleading and actually create fake sales and stuff like that, just to increase the chances of you as a business owner actually buying it. So I don't like that sort of way of working. So let's see what they say. They say, no, Nextsale uses only data coming from your website. You cannot create notifications manually. We are against any fake data and provide true website dynamics and a safe environment for honest marketers. And that's actually a really good thing, because the fact that they're even going out of their way to even mention this kind of shows where their morals are at, where their ethics are at, and I think that's quite a good thing. That if you're going to be buying a software from a firm, you kind of want to know how they work and what they believe is good or bad. So good on them. What is an impression? So they're just explaining things. How often will I be billed? That's great. How many websites can I add using the same account? You can add as many websites as you want from one account, but each website will be charged for selected plan separately. Okay, sure. Okay, how to set up Nextsale? It will just take a few minutes to create a campaign with simple 3 quick steps without coding knowledge. Okay, great. And they're even linking us to the how it works page, which we'll go to in a second. How can I remove the verified by Nextsale badge? In order to delete badge, you need to use one of the pay plans. Fair enough. If they're giving you a free plan, then it's only fair that they market their business through it. And as long as the paid plans allow you to remove the branding of Nextsale, then fantastic. And actually, sometimes it's not too bad that they keep the branding on, because sometimes, if one of your customers click on, nextsale.io, and then they go to this page, for example, and they see, can I use fake notifications? And it's actually a good sign for you. How does this Nextsale protect my data? We protect your data with advanced security measures. All your data is encrypted and stored security with one-way hashtag algorithm to protect your passwords from anyone to see. We use Stripe for payment processing. We never store your card details on our servers, and they link you to the privacy policy for more information. So yeah, that's great. Okay. And yep, so that's fantastic. Let's go ahead and we've already looked at how it works. So what's new? Sometimes seeing companies show what's new on their page, or what they've got in the works, is quite a good sign, because it shows that they're actively trying to make the platform better. I don't think there's anything worse than buying a software or using a software and they never develop it, they never enhance it, they never work on it, and that actually can put me off a lot of the time. So let's see, new feature, Nextsale's Valentine's Day theme is now available. So recently, it's the 17th of February, so Valentine's Day was a few days ago. So you can see that they're making nice little templates for special occasions. So if you're an e-commerce owner, then that's great. You can do a Valentine's discount just like that. Our WordPress plugin now out. Have a WordPress site, click here. So great. Now Nextsale seamlessly with WooCommerce. So great. It connects with WooCommerce. It connects with WordPress. That's exactly what you want. I'm a big WordPress fan. I use WordPress for the majority of all my sites, and this is I'm going to be integrating this with my blog site, martinengland.com, which is a WordPress site. So next step, let's go ahead and sign up. So click the sign up button, nice and fast, and I'll be back in just a second once I've created the account. Okay, let's go ahead and create account, and there we are. So we're in, and instantly that was actually lightning fast. So let's do the step by step. This is where this video is really going to apply to you the most, because this is a true review. I've never logged into this software before. I've never used it. In fact, come this morning, it was the first time I've heard of Nextsale. So let's see what they have to offer and how easy and fast we can get up and running. So just an introduction to someone. I'll try and help you figure out the first few steps. Next, add your website from here. So one of the good things that I love about softwares, and one of the things that I always want to see, is basically step by step, them showing you how to do everything step by step in an easy and fast way. And you can see that this has already started, and there's only 4 steps. So add your website from here. You can add as many as you want if you need help, or just watch the video. Next step, next. So here's a video, and just really quickly, it's only a minute and 23 seconds. So great, and I think that's just step-by-step instructions. Next. Nice little sprinkles there. I guess you're ready. Now just create a new campaign and get more conversions. So let's go ahead and do that. So they're actually telling me this is the first step. So I'm just going to click off that. I'll go through platforms to see increased sales with, and they're just telling me. So first step is add my site. So let's go ahead and add a site. So what sort of site am I doing? I'm not quite sure what they refer to as a typical website. Maybe it's just an HTML, CSS, JavaScript sort of site. Who knows? But I'm going to go ahead with WordPress because that's what I use. Click next. And then I'm going to type in the website. And I think I just missed off the HTTPS. Okay. And connect website. Let's see what happens here. Now, I don't think I would actually be able to properly connect it. Okay, so it's taken me to the WordPress download page. So let's just click install now. Okay, so I think because I was already logged into martinengland.com, it automatically detected that, took me to the plugin page where it's now just activating. It's now just automatically taken me to my plugins. And you can see unpacking the package, installing the plugin, successfully installed the plugin sales pop notification. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually just going to go to install plugins. And let's go ahead and scroll down. Where are you? So it's added Nextsale for WooCommerce. And I just want to go ahead and press Control Nextsale. Okay, so we've got that. And okay, so that's the only one in there, and I don't really see anything else. Now, I don't have WooCommerce in my platform, but let's go ahead and activate it anyway and see what happens. Okay, so that is now installed. Let's go ahead and click Authorize. Authorize. So far, it's been pretty simple. Okay, and now it's taking me back and clicking this thing here, add new website, and I can actually see in my emails, I've just received a few emails just welcome me to Nextsale Growth. So let's go ahead and scroll down. So we've got quite a few options here, and has this switched my account or something? Why does it say null? So let's log out. And let's go ahead and log back in. Okay, so I'm not sure what's just happened here. It seems like what it's done is logged me out, and then created a new account. And yeah, so that's a little odd. So let's go ahead and go back into my WordPress dashboard. Let's deauthorize it. So I'm going to go to plugins, and we're going to scroll down all the way to, where are you? Nextsale. I'm going to revoke. Okay, remove access. Okay, and now let's go back in, and we're going to now authorize. Okay, no, it keeps saying that, but you know what? Let's persevere. Okay, so we've got that and everything's connected. That's cool. Now we can go ahead and create your first campaign, and I do like these little notifications here. So step 1 was sign up for Nextsale, step 2 was add your website, and now step 3, which was actually the final straw, which is they said this was a 3-step process. So now let's see, new campaign. Okay, and we've got choices now. So select your campaign type, make the website alive, add social proof, show bulk activity, and animate the browser tab. So we've got activity pop-up. So what's nice is that they've got little descriptions to explain what each one of these are. So activities, show activities of the website, live visitor count, orders. This is a nice one. Show on browser tab, beautiful favicons, friendly messages, and impressive animations. So that's quite good actually. I quite like that. So at the very top here, this is where the little message would be. So that's quite a nice little touch. Pop-up, exit intent pop-up. Okay, that's always good. Personally, I've never really liked exit intent pop-ups, because if they're going to leave your site, then the chances are that they're just not that interested. And I find it quite invasive, but that's just me. That's just a personal view on my side. I know plenty of marketers who do very well through exit intent pop-ups. Promo pop-up, create a strong sense of urgency, reduce abandonments, and speed up checkouts and countdown timers. That's quite a good one as well. Good for discounts and scaring people into purchasing. And promo bar, announce promotions, display countdowns, timers, generate more leads, and show coupons. So it's quite a difficult one, but I'm going to go let's go with the bar. Okay, so create campaign and create a new campaign. So what do we want to call this? I'm going to call this test 1 and start to build. I do like the speed of the site. It is very, very fast, and if you've ever watched one of my previous review videos, you'll know that I always get excited over fast tools. It's just one of those things. So let's look at the interface. So what we've got on the top right, we've got close, save, publish, and we've also got mobile design as well, which is nice. On the left here, we must have, these are the areas where we can edit, and to the left, we've got behavior, rules, goals, and settings. I assume that this is just going to be step-by-step order. So let me go ahead and move this to the right, and you've got little arrows right here. So let's go ahead and enter a discount. So subscribe for discount coupon, and this little icon here is dynamic features. So we've got the timer. Let's go ahead and add that in. So let's change this to claim your claim your 50% discount code. Okay. Okay, and then okay, appearance. So this is just different styles. Okay, so it is changing. So if you look, it's the background here, and it's changing. It's actually just quite a clean, nice interface. And then background color, orange. That's nice and simple. Text color, nice. Action button, background color. It makes it really, really simple. It's quite nice. One of the only things that I would suggest when it comes to colors is allowing people to actually have a color picker so they can choose whatever shade color they want, unless can we add in our own. Oh, okay. So you can actually add in your own hexadecimal value, color value. If you're not sure what that is, just type in the color that you want and then the hexadecimal value, and just copy and paste it. And it's just basically the exact color shade that you want your bar to be. So I'm just going to go with, oh, there you go. Okay, cool. So just going to leave it like that. I know the colors aren't great, but and enable close button. That's fantastic. Loads and loads of push notifications, especially when it comes to the top bar, don't actually allow the close button, and it can be really frustrating for people, especially if they're on the mobile phone or anything. It just sometimes can get in the way. Theme, let's have a look. Oh, so there's that notification that they'll talk about, Valentine's Day. Okay, so we need to be on a paid plan for that. Okay, fine. You know what? The software is still doing a lot on the free trial. Let's go ahead and click on that. So we've got a little cat there. And you know what? Why not? Let's add the cat in. Timer. So this was the dynamic feature. So we've got relative time, due date. So let's have a look at that. And I don't know, let's go for Saturday. Okay. Oh, that's nice. There it is. Okay. And then action, email subscription form, action button, phone subscription. Oh, that's cool. That's a nice little touch. The fact that it allows you to capture people's phone numbers or email addresses, just really simple. You can change the input text. So enter phone number here, subscribe button. And thanks for subscribing. So that'll be the message afterwards. And then we click the next arrow button. So push page down. Okay, so or remain in place on scroll. I'm going to go ahead and do remain on place in scroll. And you can see just here, this is where it's pushing the page down. I'm going to deselect that and keep remain in place when scrolling. And when to show, again, another nice little feature, only show this to people who might actually have an interest. So, if they come to your site and leave within 5 seconds, well, the chances are they're not really interested. But if they're on for 10, 30, 60 seconds, then they're going to be interested. And if they've not made a decision in that amount of time, but they're still browsing, then 10 seconds to show this sort of thing will push them to do whatever action you want them to do. So I'm gonna keep that immediately, purely because the video. But let's go ahead and do next. So now devices. So I assume this is just going to be maybe just to only display on certain devices, so desktop, tablet. So does that mean we're going to have it display on all these devices? I guess we'll find out soon. Page rules. So I assume only have this shown on specific pages. So what you'll do is, for example, you'll go to martyenglander.com, you'll grab the URL, and you'll go ahead and paste it in there. And if you wanted multiple ones, you'll just add include or exclude if you don't want it on specific pages. I'm just going to go ahead and keep it on this one here. And let's go to locations. So what is locations? Is this geolocations or page locations? Well, one way to find out, England. Okay, I'm not 100% sure what the location side of thing is, but I think at this moment in time, I'm not overly fussed. What I'm going to do, I'm actually going to quickly go to the dashboard and see if there's any help documentation anywhere. Settings, goals, what's this? That's my website. What's this icon? So we've got the help, and let's type in location. Okay, notification tabs, cart timer, promo, and you can see very quickly you've got all of quite nice laid out documentation where it shows quickly what you need. So page rules here, choose type of device. Okay, that's good. Individual features, and you've got basically everything here. So it's always nice to know if you've got quick access to help, but also I can see on the right hand side I can create a new conversation here. So really that's all you want. You want to know if they're going to get back to you fast or if there's decent support guide, and well, there is. It's right here. Let's go back here. I'm going to leave everything as it is and click next. So what's the goal? Okay, I do feel like it might be worthwhile just to put like section titles and a short description of, you know, what's the core purpose of it. I know there's little descriptions here, but you know, not all website owners are fully aware of what every single little thing means, or even the general theme of the purpose of this. But either way, so collect data, email, phone numbers, etc. Destination, the goal is achieved if the visitor reaches destination URL. Funnel, the goal is achieved if it reached through a specific URL path. Now, I quite like that funnel idea. That's a really nice little touch there. But I'm going to go with collect data, and what do we want? So we're just going to create a new goal, and then goal types. So it's going to be collect data. So what do we want this to be? Well, if we're just going to try and get the phone number, let's go and type in top bar phone number. Oh. And the goal category, well, it's not really going to be, oh, okay, let's scroll this down. Would be nice to make this area a little larger, and let's scroll down. So contact, it's not really going to be contact, it's going to be a lead, isn't it? So let's go ahead with lead, and we scroll back up. Conversion value, what should we say? So I'm just going to say this is going to be worth $1. Do we have the dollar in or no? Okay, so 1, and then go ahead and click submit. Okay, and we're going to confirm. Okay, I think that's it. Cool. Let's go ahead and click next. Schedule the campaign. So let's click on start date. That's actually quite nice. So if you're doing a Valentine's discount, so you can do start the campaign from the 7th of February all the way to maybe the 21st of February. That's quite nice. A nice little touch there. So we're just going to start this today and end date tomorrow, and go ahead and click next. Oh, there is no next. Okay. Also, you can see on the left hand side, it does take you down each process just like so. But let's go ahead and publish. So it's automatically saved, automatically published, and let's go ahead and close it. And now we can see impressions and clicks. So it does track all of that. Let's click on analytics just before we go to the website. So we can see we've got all of that there. We've got some nice filters. Okay, now in theory, that's it. So those 3 steps, you know, from sign up, integrating with your website, to creating the actual campaign, that's it. So now if I go to my website, I should be able to see what we've just created. Let's find out. Go here, and I'm just going to click this little handy script, which is going to clear my cache, because cache can be a really big pain in the arse sometimes. Okay, let's see what happens. So boom. Okay, now let me just go ahead and log out of my WordPress dashboard, so there's no conflict there. Okay. Okay, so we're back, and boom, there we are. So nice. Okay, so it's there. We've got the close icon, and what I'm going to do, let me go ahead and enter 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. subscribe. Thanks for subscribing. Okay, that's done. It would be nice to have a redirect thing for the form, so when someone enters their information, we send them somewhere else, maybe to either upsell them or get another message in front of them, or just to simply, you know, give them a really nice thank you page, because there's no harm in good customer service. So let's go over here and let's go ahead and just refresh. There we go. So I've apparently had 5 clicks. See all countries. Let's just have a quick look. Click here. I mean, I do have quite a few people. Did I click on it 5 times? I don't recall that. 2 impressions, 1 conversion. That's actually really nice. I like the conversion. I do like the simplicity of the interface. Let me just see something. Okay, so it's clearly detecting when other people, when they've already subscribed. So let's go ahead and open Firefox and enter this back in. There we go. So if I'm just going to click on this loads of times because I just want to try something. So that's there. Let's go ahead and filters, clear filters again, which is going to refresh. Okay, yeah. So I'm not sure how I feel about that. You see, I've just spam clicked it like 1,000,001 times, and as you can see, I've had 26 clicks. Now, that could be a bit of an issue if you're really trying to click things and you never really know what people are doing on your site or why they're doing something or so that can screw up a little bit of your data. But you know, it's really up to you, because at the end of the day, you might not always just be focused on the tracking side of things. You might just kind of just want the conversions, really, and you just want a simple tool to get you conversions. And if that's the case, then as you can see, this certainly does it. I like the geo. It shows you where. Let's just have a look. So it doesn't get specific because I'm based in Manchester, so it just says UK. But let's go ahead and click on leads. So what we got? So we got the phone number there, campaigns, dashboard. Nice. Okay. Settings, that's all there. Goals, great. So okay, you can change them at will, and then listing all the campaigns, boom. Okay, so what's my overall thoughts of Nextsale? Well, it certainly allows you to be up and running within 10 minutes of account creation. Yes, this video is taking a little bit longer, but I've been talking all the way throughout. I actually believe you can be up and running within 10 minutes with no faffing around. So it's definitely a thumbs up if you just want to get going. The next thing is it's got a clean and intuitive design, which seems like it's actually been made for non-techs or people who just want to get straight to the point. Because like I've mentioned previously in the videos, as a business owner, you have very little time to be playing around with things. So you want to jump in, get it up and running, and you know, move on to the next thing, because let's face it, time is money. It also seems like it has been designed with the business owner in mind. There's no clutter, there's very simple navigation, and it shows clear analytics that will tell you everything you need to know within seconds from launching. And finally, I do believe the pricing is actually fair. You know, it's not the cheapest page notification pricing on the web, but at the same time, it does what they say they do. They've got a nice free trial, and also if you use my link, you get that 50% discount. It's also just simple to use. So really, they put in a lot of effort to make this as streamlined as possible for their end user, which is of course you or me. So you know what? I can swallow $29 a month. I can swallow $99 a month. You know, but at the end of the day, really, it's not entirely about the pricing. It's about whether or not you're going to be able to utilize this software within your business, and how long will it take before it starts paying for itself. Now, the way I calculate my earnings online when it comes to lead generation and collecting emails and stuff like that, is every email that I have in my database should be worth at least £1 per month to me. And that's a minimum. So all I would really need is around about 20 to 25 emails submitted through this system, and I will be in a positive ROI every month, and really in the first month I'll be in a positive ROI, and that will last forever. As long as I keep marketing to that database. So, what will determine whether or not this will, be worth it. But just from someone who is a tech fanatic, someone who loves softwares, who loves good tools, it seems like a perfectly acceptable and very well made tool that, yes, may have a few hiccups, but they're not hiccups that should actually stop you from getting on. So well done, Nextsale. Great software, and thank you for watching, and see you later.